Have you ever doubted yourself? Felt like you weren't good enough, smart enough, or strong enough to achieve your dreams? We all carry moments of self-doubt, when the voice in our head whispers that we're not capable. It's that quiet but heavy feeling that maybe our goals are too big, too unrealistic, or reserved only for other people. But here's the truth: belief in yourself isn't just a nice idea, it's the foundation of every great achievement in history. Without it, talent lies dormant, opportunities slip away, and potential remains hidden. With it, however, ordinary people have transformed the world. Let's begin with Albert Einstein. As a child, Einstein didn't speak fluently until the age of 9. Teachers thought he was lazy and slow, even telling his parents he might never amount to much. Imagine how discouraging that must have felt, to be dismissed before you've even begun. But Einstein didn't let those opinions define him. He trusted his deep curiosity, spending hours thinking about puzzles, math, and the mysteries of the universe. That inner belief, even when the world doubted him, became the foundation for his genius. He would go on to reshape our understanding of time, space, and energy, proving that the labels others place on us mean nothing compared to the belief we place in ourselves. Now consider Oprah Winfrey. She was born into poverty in Mississippi, raised in extremely difficult circumstances, and endured trauma that could have broken her spirit. In the early years of her career, she was fired from her first job as a television news anchor. Her employers told her she wasn't fit for TV. But Oprah believed in the power of her voice and her unique ability to connect with people. She kept going. She leaned into her authenticity rather than trying to fit into someone else's mold. That belief transformed her into not just a successful talk show host, but one of the most influential women in the world, building a media empire that continues to impact millions of lives. Think about Muhammad Ali. He didn't just call himself the greatest after he won his titles, he declared it long before the world believed. His self-belief was so unshakable that it shaped his training, his discipline, and ultimately his victories in the ring. People laughed at his confidence, critics doubted him, but Ali's belief became a self-fulfilling prophecy. His story teaches us that belief isn't arrogance, it's the courage to see possibility where others see only limits. Belief doesn't remove the struggle, it gives you the strength to endure it. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about those failures, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That mindset is belief in action. It's a reminder that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a critical part of the process. Psychologists have studied what they call the self-fulfilling prophecy. When we believe something about ourselves, we unconsciously act in ways that make it come true. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll hesitate, you'll shrink back, and you'll miss opportunities. But if you believe you can succeed, you'll take more chances, persist longer, and work harder, and those actions create results. In other words, the way you think shapes the way you live. Now think about your own life. There's a time when you doubted yourself, maybe before an exam, a job interview, a performance, or even a personal challenge. But you showed up anyway. That was belief in action, even if you didn't call it that at the time. And chances are, you came out stronger, wiser, and more capable because of it. Belief is also contagious. When you believe in yourself, others begin to believe in you too. Leaders throughout history understood this. Nelson Mandela, during his long years of imprisonment, could have surrendered to despair. Instead, he chose to believe in his ability to unify a divided nation. That belief not only sustained him but inspired millions to keep fighting for freedom and equality. His story is a testament to how belief can ripple outward, changing not just one life, but entire nations. The path to unlocking your potential isn't about waiting for perfect conditions or external validation. It's about recognizing that the power is already within you. Every achievement starts as a belief, a quiet decision that says, "Yes, I can." Remember, the most successful people don't wait for permission. They don't wait until every doubt is gone. They take the first step, fueled by belief, and build momentum along the way. They know that confidence doesn't arrive before the journey, it's built during the journey. Belief doesn't eliminate fear, it outshines it. It doesn't erase obstacles, it gives you the courage to climb them. It transforms ordinary individuals into extraordinary leaders, thinkers, athletes, and creators. So ask yourself, what's one dream you've been putting off because you doubted yourself? What project, goal, or vision have you hidden away because you weren't sure you were capable? What would change if you decided, today, to truly believe in your own potential? Your story is still being written. Every great invention, every inspiring movement, every breakthrough in history started with someone who chose to believe, often when no one else did. And now, it's your turn. The question isn't whether you're capable. You are. The real question is, do you believe it? Because when you do, the world won't be able to ignore it. Believing in yourself doesn't mean pretending challenges don't exist. It means choosing to move forward despite them. Science backs this up. Research on the placebo effect reveals something fascinating. Belief itself can cause measurable, physical changes in the brain and body. Patients who believe they're receiving real medicine often improve, even when given nothing more than sugar pills. Why? Because belief activates the body's natural healing systems. This shows us that the mind isn't just a passenger in our journey, it's one of the most powerful drivers of change. The story of Walt Disney illustrates this perfectly. As a young man, Disney was told he lacked imagination. He was even fired from a newspaper for not having original ideas. When he tried to secure funding for Disneyland, over 300 banks rejected him. But he held on to his vision with unwavering belief. That belief carried him through financial hardship, criticism, and rejection. Today, Disney's creations are a symbol of wonder and joy worldwide. Without his belief, the world might never have known the magic of Disney. Your belief is like a seed. Without planting it, nurturing it, and protecting it, nothing grows. But with care, that seed can become a tree strong enough to weather storms and provide shade for others. The Japanese proverb says, "Fall 7 times and stand up 8. But I'd add this, stand up 8 because you believe the 9th time might just be the breakthrough. The business world echoes this truth again and again. Henry Ford went bankrupt 5 times before he finally succeeded. If he had believed the critics who told him automobiles were impractical, the world might never have seen the modern car. Steve Jobs, after co-founding Apple, was famously fired from his own company. Many would have seen that as the end of the road. But Jobs believed in his vision. During his time away, he built Pixar and developed new ideas, eventually returning to Apple to lead it into becoming one of the most valuable companies in the world. His belief in innovation and design changed not just his own career, but global technology forever. Even in sports, stories of belief turning into triumph are endless. Serena Williams grew up practicing on cracked tennis courts, faced racial and gender biases, and endured countless injuries. Yet, she believed in her strength and her capacity to rise above every obstacle. That belief powered her to become one of the greatest athletes of all time. Michael Jordan, too, famously didn't make his high school varsity basketball team at first. He could have given up, but he believed in his potential. That belief fueled years of relentless practice, leading him to become a global icon and arguably the greatest basketball player in history.